before I start the show, man. Yo, big up James N. Big up yourself, man. Big up 99 Al. I see you, bro. I see the support that you're pushing out there still. Don't forget to hit the like button. And share, yeah, man. Killer Priest. Killer Priest. Yo, big up Kaisha. Am I spell it? Am I saying that right? Kaisha Raf. Kaisha, that's a nice name. Yeah. Big up to Kaisha. Yeah. So yeah, we at some point Foxy will be jumping on Shifa. It's kind of my fault, like I said, 'cause I kind of got back a bit late. I was supposed to start the show at 8:30. As I did put the title, no one will know the day, the month, or the year. And there's a reason for this. There's a reason for that title. I see a lot of people on the internet right now claiming to be the chosen. You know what I mean? But yo, people, can you just so you can hear me properly? Everything's good, yeah? Because I've got some fancy headset on. I've been collecting a few bits and bobs, people. So bear with me, bear with me. Big up to PRB, yeah, PRB TV. Big up yourself. I'm sure I'll see you at some point. Big up Mystery, yeah. You know, Schiffer, of course. Schiffer. So yeah, so like I said, the title, no one would know the day, the month, of the year, right? That's right. So when you see certain man on the internet doing YouTube videos, giving you certain times and giving you certain months and times, and then they get it wrong, you know, but they haven't got no explanation for it because no one knows what time the final day is gonna come. We got a whole heap of things to go through before we even get to that time. That's the thing that people have to understand. It's not a thing of where, you know, we got a series of things happening, people. Thank you, 99 out. And I did see your comment. I did see your comment on that video and I appreciate it. So let me explain that video. Let me explain it. So me coming up in my knowledge and my history and things of that nature, it's like I've got certain videos that I've watched. I've got certain information that I've watched, and some people haven't seen it. As you can see, 99. Yeah, that video was quite dated. It was quite dated, but it's the information that they're putting out. For everyone, it's for the Planet X and whatnot. So the information was very serious in that video. So you had information such as paper clips, newspaper articles, you know, newspaper articles with the people them talking about Planet X when they first discovered it. You understand? You have to understand something like back in the day, 1960s and the 50s and whatnot. They used to see funny things in the sky all the time, and they used to report it in their papers. But over the years, where they're silencing certain people, it's not the case anymore. It's they want to use it against us. You know what I'm trying to say? So they're gonna put certain things in the hole. So it's nice when you see certain footage of people them saying that they found something, and it's really crazy how they've tried to hide Planet X from the people. Because, like I said in previous videos, um, you cannot prepare someone for Planet X. If they was to go on the news today and, you know, do a broadcast, people are not going to work tomorrow. It could create a looting scene, you know, because we all know one thing about the news. We all know that we got a lot of people on this earth that they're really quick to follow the news. They're really quick to sit in front of these newsrooms and just believe everything they're telling them. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a dangerous situation because then that will allow them to use the propaganda and things of that nature. All right, so I've sent out the thing for the people them to jump in still. I'm just gonna pull it in the chat now. I'll carry on talking a little bit about that video before we get into anything. Because yeah, I'm glad that you just pulled it up 99 because it was a 2-hour video, and the important part of the video is, like you're saying, the pole shift, the link between Nibiru and the pole shift. And this is what people have to understand. It's not global warming. You know what I'm saying? It's the link between Nibiru and the pole shift, right? And that's what the big secret is that they're keeping from people. And also it shows the effect of over the years what this thing has done to the planet. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm really glad that you watched that one there. And I'm gonna put the link up. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me, people. I literally just got in my crib, man. Literally just got in the crib, man. So I'm rushing right now. So bear with me. My settings are all not right and whatnot. I'm gonna get this all right though. Are you in Brooklyn 99? Is that where you're at? Yeah, no, I appreciate that, bro, because the information, it is a dope documentary, and it covers so many different things. So the people, them, if you haven't watched it, be sure to go back and watch that one. And I don't expect you to sit down for 2 hours because it's 2.5 hours long. I don't expect you to sit down for 2 hours and watch the whole thing, but you can obviously watch it in parts. You've got the option on YouTube to go back to where you was watching before, so it shouldn't really be an issue. You know what I mean? But yeah, people, I just wanna say, I hope everybody's been okay out there. Um, in the times that we're living right now, it's I can say that it's quite some serious negative energies out there right now. Not to be negative, but you know, the thing I can really say is keep your prayers up. I know since the jab of the jab time that we was in, I know like since then it's been a bit strange, you know. But to be honest with you, people you should be feeling strange. If you're in this world right now, in this spiritual world right now, and you're not feeling a little bit strange, that's strange. Because the spirit world has an effect on everybody, it has an effect on everybody's brain. And it just is what it is. Like it just is what it is, people. So we gotta, pray for our loved ones. Um, so much people has passed since that situation. I'm talking different age groups. But what I'm seeing a lot of right now is I'm seeing a lot of people in their 40s and early 50s pass away, you know. So what can we do? What can we do? One thing we can do is try and look after our health, um, digesting the right things. We all know that a lot of problems come from the stomach. You understand? Yes, Earth is definitely hanging by a thread, brother. Like definitely, our magnetosphere is severely impacted, and we all know as well that's part of their agenda. So that's part of their plan to do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is all um reconstructed. It seems like to me is like they're trying to damage the earth as much as they can so they can pull it. It's like they're trying to, you know what, let me rephrase that. It's like they're trying to make the earth nice for their master when he comes through. How's he gonna come through? Who knows? Anyone done any knowledge on the CERN Hadron Collider? I have. Look for my video. Just type in Pinero's Mind, CERN Hadron Collider. I think I done that video like 3 years ago. I don't really see people doing that many updates, but as far as I know, that machine's on full power right now. They usually tell us when they're gonna like lock it down because they lock down the CERN sometimes and then they open it back up. But that's what they tell us. We don't know that for sure. But yes, the Earth is definitely hanging by a thread. Like, and this is the time where I always tell you people that we have to build ourselves up. We have to build ourselves up because it is a crazy fight out here. Why does my settings look like that? Hold on, let me get this. I like when the writing's big across the screen, you know. Let me just check this out, man. Hold on, man. Give me a second, man. Give me a second. You know what? While I'm doing that, let me play that other.
Contrail music.
That black gold, baby. Grand rising, people. It's the Powerful Breakfast Show.
Contrail music.
That black gold, baby. Grand rising, people. It's the Powerful Breakfast Show. You're here with 100 Eyes and the Triller Local Lou.
And this is the home of Contrail music.
Every Sunday, 9 to 11 a.m.
on motslive.co.uk.
Powers.
Good energy, good vibration.
Yeah, make sure you add my guys Power for Breakfast on YouTube, man. They have got great energy and they're very humble people. And it's hard to come across real people these days, you know, but they are definitely good guys. Big up Jedi as well. Over at the Trill. Be sure to make sure you well, I don't know what you're into, but you know, my boy Jedi, man, he's wild with it, man. And it's very entertaining, though. I tell you that, very entertaining. So he does like lives all day, people, you know, like all day. So I'll leave the link in the description for that if you want. If you're really into this live stream, you know, it's good to help the brothers out, you know, because we're all in this for the right cause, you know. Like I said, there's entertainment over there, a bit of banter, but also when they're ready, they do speak some real stuff over there. So be sure to do that. All right. So I've just got one of the hosts ringing me right now, people. So if you lot can just bear with me for 2 seconds, if you don't mind, yeah. I'm gonna put it in the chat again, just in case they're ringing me for that. And big up to everyone. I hope everybody's hit the like button, because we can't grow unless people hit the like button. I've got a lot of people. I want to say this. There's a lot of people that do watch my videos, right? And there's a lot of people that enjoy my videos, but people have to understand, you have to if you enjoy this channel, and I'm not talking about the people in this chat right now, because I know most of the people in this chat, they press the like button and they're here to stay. But people them that are seeing the rebroadcast even, right? Because people do watch the rebroadcast. Okay, so Shug. So you're saying Shug should just put in there's like 3. So where's the other 4 likes? Because I know that there can't be no haters on here, because haters don't play with me. They don't play games with me. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So the last hater, we're not even gonna speak. But Shug, you're saying you're like 3. Okay, so there should be four more. Yeah, hit the like button. So this is how we're gonna grow. Big up yourself. This is how we're gonna grow. So I just got a phone back. One of my hosts. Don't go nowhere, people. You understand? So there's 8 people in there. I want to see some more likes. Yeah. Blissful, big up. Yeah. All praises to the Most High Creator, which is the most important thing. You see, you got a lot of people out there worshiping Jesus and stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna do a video on that. It's very controversial. Very controversial. I'm probably gonna do a video with White Rap the News or something when it comes to that. Big up White Rap the News. Big up Latoya Beer. People them. I'm trying to get Latoya Beer's channel. I'm trying to get it to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, she's been putting the work in, right? She's been putting the work in heavily. She don't play no games. She keeps me up to date with everything that's going on as well. So I'm sure that she's in you know what, I'm gonna put I'm not sure if she's actually in the description because she doesn't really come on the show as much. But what I'm gonna do is at some point I'm gonna put a channel in the description, and I'd like the people them to subscribe to her because I want her to get monetized so she can reap a few more benefits. James N, what did I just say when he said please do, fam? What was I saying? All right, I got a phone back this. Yeah. But yeah, people, I hope everyone's good though, man. Like, it's cold out here in UK. It's freezing, people. Like, they're not playing. You know, the monies are crazy right now. People, listen, there's people out here really freezing in their houses, man, and it's a very strange time for people to be freezing like that as well, because it's like we're in a month where it's supposed to be getting a bit better. Like, the last thing that I know is that 14th of February. Yeah, you know what day that is? All that Valentine's batty boy Cupid thing, right? Excuse my French, yeah. Right, little babies flying around, firing off crossbows, naked babies. Like, who even created that? Like, we need to talk about this, but we're not gonna get too deep into it right now. But who created that? Like, Cupid. Why is Cupid flying around with nothing on his cheeks, man? Like, come on, man. Sometimes you gotta really know and just see what's going on. Use your own common sense, yeah. So people, them hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. And like I said, it's cold out there. Make sure that you stock up on certain things, people. Yeah. If you can get some type of gas, fire, or something like that, even something that you can put in your back garden, just in case, now's the time to do it. You know, there's been talks of, you know, blackouts. They actually warned us about a blackout. I hope you guys know this. Like, I done a video a couple years ago where they actually warning us about something that's coming. See, that's how they do it. They try to warn us on a quiet one and expect us to just run around and do what we gotta do instead of putting it in the news every day. But it's a very strange time, people. The seasons seem to be messed up. I want to ask you this, guys, in the comments. Do you feel that time is flying right now? Like, because I'm telling you, I get up in the morning, I do my bits and bobs, I have lunch. After my lunch, I do what I gotta do, and then before you know it, it's flipping 4 o'clock, and then from 4 o'clock it gets to 8 o'clock, and then it seems to be no more time left in the day. So I just wondered if anyone else is feeling the same way. You know what I'm trying to say? If it seems to be like time is flying. No, it's not. It's not waiting for nobody. Yeah, and and I'm glad that you said that 99. So Kaisha said time is waiting. It's not waiting for nobody. It's not. It's not. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad. It could be a good thing and a bad thing. You know, you got certain people that are doing 9 to 5s that want to get out of there quick and run to their family. So it could be a good thing for them. Blissful says, yeah, definitely moving very fast, like ridiculously fast. Like, look at the weekends, for example. It's like 1 day and a half, you know. And like 99 said, the pole shift, it shifts the Earth's axis, shorten seasons or prolong seasons, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it works, you see. For the last 4 or 5 years, you've noticed that we've had some very strange winters, for example. You know, we've had some very strange winters on a thing of, like, we used to have snow. We used to have crazy snow. Now we hardly get anything in UK, you know. And UK is a very cold place, you know what I mean? And the funny thing is, the last few years, we've been seeing snow in different places that it never snows. I think it snowed in India. Correct me if I'm wrong. It snowed in India last year. It never snows in India. So it's a thing of like our bodies need to get used to it, and that's going to cause people to get sick as well. That's going to cause people to get more flus and have more cold. This morning I woke up kind of rusty. I woke up this morning, I felt like, you know, I felt like I was coming down with something. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I was seriously coming down with something. So you have to make sure you got all those elements in your cupboards, man. You got to make sure everything's there. You got to make sure you got the moringa seeds. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you got all these different things. And it's not hard, people. Just research it, you know, and go and get what you need, you know. The diatomaceous earth, you know, the things that kill certain bacterias and tapeworms and stuff like that. These are the things that you're gonna need because like you said, when the earth axis is moved like that, we're not really used to we're not really used to it, what we're going through in these seasons, you know. So it's gonna throw us off too. You know, don't forget like earth is a part of us, man. So, you know. Well, that's it. What masses don't understand what's occurred. Nah, they, you know, listen, you see this, what you just said here, the masses don't understand. See, this is what I always tell people. The masses ain't going to survive. It just is what it is. You know, let's not forget people. Like, even when you come on this channel and you might see the views are a bit low and whatnot, you know, you should never forget the masses that are not going to make it. It's the minority that makes it. Do you understand? So when you go on these YouTube channels and you're seeing man with 1 million subscribers and they're talking about knowledge, understand what it really is. You understand? Every 27 my Massachusetts event. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, it's mad. The gamma rays, the gamma rays, they can make you feel tired as well. And the cosmic radiation, yeah. You're spot on. You're spot on. You're spot on. Cosmic radiation, gamma rays, and then also, as we all know, when the sun is not visible or it's not giving off the right, you know, that affects us too. You know, because you know, there's people out there that know about them things that you got to sit in front of the sun, go to the park, and you know, and that's gonna make you sick too, man. The sun's out in the UK between like 10 o'clock or maybe maybe 9 o'clock to about 3, but there's no heat coming off of it. You know what I mean? So we don't know what they're doing up there, and we also know that they chem the sky to actually block out not just things that they don't want us to see, but also to block out the rays that are being produced for us. You understand? So that's all part of something else too. Yeah, Planet X system. Yeah, you know, but that's what it is. So they know what they're doing, and it seems to me like they're just weakening the people. See, spoke the other day about the trains that derailed. Did anyone see the video? Right after the train derailed, it's about 2 or 3 days after that. There's a video online showing the airspace, a satellite camera showing the airspace of where that derailment happened. If you see the black cloud that is lingering over that place there, you know, yeah. Them people must be suffering. Their lungs, their children's lungs. It's mad. Like I said to you earlier on, it almost feels like they're trying to make this earth appropriate for the demons then when they come through either the collider or their portals. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what it seems like to me, you know. On top of all of that, you have the fishes dying in the sea and all this, like, you know, that's our food. Okay. So really, yeah, I really understand what it is. It is time, people, to definitely, if you've got a garage or a spare room or anything like that, now is the time. So I'm gonna say this as well, people. Through everything that's going on as well, another thing that I've noticed, right, is that because we're going through such a mad time, people, yeah. and things are going up. The shopping, people can't do as much shopping as they used to do. Bills are going up, and some people are paying 3 times the amount for their heating. What it's actually doing, which is smart of the opposition to do this, is actually making people selfish. It's making people selfish. It's making people just care for themselves, and their immediate family. It's not really a thing of where they're really helping people. People don't really want to help people that much anymore. And I'm going to show you, this is crazy, man. This ain't even, it's not even funny, because this could be a man's gran, a man's mum, or your sister, or your daughter. But let me show you this video, because this is what's going on. When I see this video right here, I just wasn't impressed at all. I wasn't impressed. Let me see if this is the one. Right. Now, I don't know why that video was so short. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have to post it up again. Now, basically, people, this is a video, right, of someone that got stuck on a train. Like, literally, head got stuck in the train. Yeah, in between the doors. And people were literally walking past her. Now, I put out a video a little while back, people, of a situation that happened on a train where this guy wanted to assault this woman on the train, and everyone was sitting there like PUSYs, and they were just sitting there letting this guy have up this poor woman. I've done a video on it. I'm sure you lot remember it. Just give me 1 second, because I'm going to load this video again, because this is ridiculous, man. And it just goes to show, like, it just really goes to show what times we're living in, people. And I'm not making excuses for the people for behaving like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you have to understand that this is all engineered. People are worried about their pockets. People are worried about their jobs. People are worried about losing their places. People are worried about losing their cars and all that. So with that, it makes, people act very selfish. Now, so as you can see, people, like, I'm not laughing because of her situation, because that is not a nice situation to be in it at all for anybody. But what I'm saying is, I mean, like, come on now, like, what is this world really coming to? Like, where, because if you look at the original clip of that video, you can actually hear the woman calling out for help, literally, like, calling for help. Yeah, and people are just walking past the woman like she's non-existent. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what's happened now. This is what's happened. It's like they're just mashing up people, and they're fighting people spiritually and mentally for them to treat people like this. Right, now, as you can see in that video, there was a couple men that walked past. But what do we know about this world that we live in right now? There's a lot of demasculinity going on. Yeah, demask. Yeah, and it's big up Kevin Samuels, man. Like, they found him on the floor in his hotel room. He was like one of the top guys for exposing what's going on with this turning guys into rainbow launchers. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share that clip with you, man, because I hope you lot are still helping people. You know, I know times are hard out here for some people, worse than others. But we can't lose faith, you know what I mean? And we can't lose hope. We have to still help the people, you know what I'm trying to say? Whether they're homeless, and I always say that, you know me, I'm a man, I feed the homeless. So I won't lie, I haven't been doing it as much this year, but that is one of my things. So I hope that people are still helping the people, and don't let these people fool up your brain to think that, you know, we have to care about ourselves and our immediate, because that's not how the creator would want us to think. You understand? So that's just a little video that I wanted to show you. I'm not even sure if I showed you it before, but I was disgusted by that video. Because if that was my mum, obviously I don't know the guys that walk past, but they'll be getting a net back and a half. But yeah, so people, this is the times we're living in, and we have to just get it right. So back to the topic of what I was talking about. No one will know the day or the month of the year or the year. I see a lot of funny YouTube guys even saying, all praises to the Most High. They're saying that in their videos, but they're claiming they know when things are going to happen. That's a hypocrisy and a disrespect in itself. You know what I mean? See, I told you before, we done a show, and I just got a text from one of the hosts. Yeah, we done a show, and basically, Shifa did read out the scripture about wanting to be a prophet and a false prophet, and how serious it could be for you to portray something that you're not. I don't claim to be a prophet. People have called me prophet. Yeah, I have got certain oracle powers. Yes, I do. Even my close friends can tell you, but I'm not a prophet. I don't want the title, especially after reading that scripture. I don't want the title as a prophet. You know what I'm saying? We're all here to learn. We're all here to do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? There's just different levels to it. You understand? Some people have deeper knowledge than other people. That's all it is. But there ain't no prophets, like modern day prophets here. You know what I mean? And I try not to mix the ego with my channel. I'm not here for that. I've always had a name out here. I don't need to do a channel to make a name for myself. That's not what and if that was the case, you'd be seeing more activity of things I do behind the scenes on my channel, which I'm not going to show you because that's not what it's about. And I'm only saying that because one of the subscribers asked me the other day, you know, how comes I don't do a bit more and showing a bit more. And I'm going to just put it like this. That's my business, isn't it? Whatever I do off of the channel is my business. No disrespect. But that's my business. That's my personal life. And I'm not really trying to let too much of my personal life out because I don't know what plans these people have for me. Right? And I don't want any of my people hurt or anything like that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Big up PRB TV. I see you, bro. He'll be jumping on shortly. Now I said I was gonna make a phone call, yeah, quickly. I just got to phone one of the hosts quickly. They called me, and I was gonna check into them quickly and just make sure that they're okay. I've got to look out for my people. You know what I mean? Make sure they're okay. If I have to send anyone down there for them or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So give me 2 secs, people.
Forest silence. Complex formation consists of spirals from gravity, geometric through magnetic cycles, macro to micro, or black scrolls of Michael, helical, umbilical cords to spinal, crack codes are vital. Now, molecules at high altitudes begin to move, causing friction, sparks the flames, the particles, the water part and got it fused. So hot it starts to brew. Within the relativity rules, the atmosphere begins to cool. A transplant without tubes, a surgery without tools. A city begin to build itself in the silence. Kingdoms construct themselves with science, and other atoms join into an alliance. A blueprint without guidance, highly evolved, ether gods agreed upon how to create kingdoms in the quiet. Solar flares, rays blaze the surface of Uranus, enter into Aquarius, unveiling the Venus, starships, The Sagittarius bow to the Virgo goddess. The 9 spheres is coming near. This is how silence created a forest. I came in and bulldozed all those in the game with a full load. Atoms attract like static form and get stuck like wool clothes. In 1982, I witnessed a strange crash outside of cathedrals with stained glass. Cars drove backwards, planes crashed. Babies seemed to age fast. Darkness fell like gray gas. Same technology that the Greys have. The Nimbus aura around the flying saucer. Between Earth and them, it's space and mass. From the blue globe to Pluto, to darkness, travel through gray shadows, through the world probes that build castles, from astronauts to aquanauts, sun equinox, the fall tablets, the door to a labyrinth, the 4 horsemen, the Baphomets, the passages, the ghost tribe of most highs, seen through music notes in the sky. Silence forest. Computers and DNA, nanowaves, gamma rays, binary Milky Way, vibrating streams, Puma Punku. In Suma, there's a new moon. They construct their own kings. The earth is the queens, surrendering to the moment of still point, clairvoyance, anti-gravity field, a tower that a dragon helped build. First it was color, then sound discovered, then 3D and CinemaScope. Panoramic tiny screen, sentences wrote, camera caught it, anamorphic, dual vision, you listen, a format pen, the artistry, cinematography, view sides, widescreen, high beams, that's what the eye seen. 56 minutes a day, stuffed up to gather this clay. The distance in which ones orbit the sun, dissolve all the oceans, it's begun. Spread your salt around the universe, listen to the silence of the forest. I'm in tune with the earth.
Yes, people. Big up, big up. Hey, big up A London. I just want to quickly talk about something while we're waiting for the host to come. So there was a situation. And the reason why I'm going to talk about this now is because I did mean to do a video for it and I never got around to doing it. And this is basically about the girls that have been fighting at school and respect, right? Obviously those in the UK will know who Respect is. If you're into this, you should know who Respect is. From Speaker's Corner, he's putting a bit of work on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Does some good stuff. It does some good stuff. But there's been a situation where he's been lately getting involved in. Is the mic sound alright, guys? I'm not sure. I got some fancy equipment on. I'm not sure if it's any good. Jamaican talk astrology to the return of the Son of Man, not the Sun. Exactly. One love, fam. Big up yourself, Jamaican talk. So I'm just gonna quickly just breeze through this because I had an opinion for this thing, yeah. Right. So these 2 girls are fighting at school. You know, the girl shouted at black, whatever, yeah, right? Okay. So then now you got Respect that wants to run to these schools every time something happens and find out why I go on. Now, I'm not dissing that. You know what I'm saying? Does Respect know me? Respect knows me. He knows me. He doesn't know me from this. He knows me from something else. But he doesn't acknowledge me. He doesn't acknowledge me on the internet. I think I know why, but he doesn't. One time me and Respect, we was freestyling together. He knows some people from Leighton now, I know, innit? And we bucked up years ago down there. Right, so he's going around to these schools now and he's trying to put in work, trying to protect the people. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? But what you have to understand though is this. we can't shape the way that we're grown and the way that we're raised. Do you understand me? We have to stay firm. Do you understand? I already spoke about the demasculation of the men. Now, obviously, there's another agenda that is on the children, as we know. I'm just going to put the link in there again because you lot are commenting. Great, thanks very much. So this, yeah, just make sure they can see the link. All right. So any of the hosts that's jumped in, just know the link's there. But it's nice to chat on my own for a bit still. I like it, right? So let's get back to this now. So he's going to these schools. He's going there to protect the black girls and that. Rah. See, now, there's a problem with this. There's a problem with this. If his heart's in the right place and he's not clout chasing, it's great. It's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, when we was younger, and I don't know if a lot of people know this, in the UK, when I was those ages, there was a lot of racism. There was a lot of racism, right? And we had to deal with it with our own hands. Yeah. I know people, even a couple guys from my crew, they used to get chased after school. That was between the ages of, I know a female used to get chased too. That was between the age of about 14, 15, between the ages of 14, 15, 16. And they used to get chased down by guys that were 22 years old. And I've got a friend that blatantly told me, like, bro, these guys used to check, because he used to live in a bit of like a more racist area. There's no point in sugarcoating it. It is what it is. And he used to get chased down. I'm talking like the people that are shouting out the N-word and everything. You know what I mean? So now I get it, what Respect's trying to do. I get what he's trying to do. But at the same flip, yeah, we need to be tough. You know what I'm saying? We need our children to be tough. Yeah? Now, from what we come from back in the day, the racism, yeah, not really, I wouldn't say it was in my school, because they wouldn't really try us like that in the school, but after school and stuff like that, we dealt with it. We fought guys, we met up with certain schools that were racist and we fought. You know what I'm trying to say? We didn't have people to run to our aid. You understand what I'm saying? We didn't have people to run to our aid. You think I haven't been called a black C? KCUNT. I've been called that. The guy might have lost his teeth, but he still called me that. This is something that you have to build yourself for these things. You understand? Yeah, we already got the problem that, you know, the mothers and the fathers cannot discipline their children, right? So when do they get their tough? And that's the problem that I've got with Respect running to every school. I haven't got a problem with it. It's just my opinion. Respect running to every school to protect people. Do you understand? Now, in the case of the first situation where the black girl was getting her hair pulled, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be so honest with you. A fight is a fight, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, a fight is a fight. And I'm gonna get to why I'm talking about this. A fight is a fight. If a black girl is fighting a white girl and you're fighting in front of her sister, yeah, she might kick your teeth out. That's the UK for you. That is what it is. If I go out, if I'm out, you know, and I'm with my brothers, right? And I get into a fight, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. They're gonna jump in. They're gonna jump in if I'm winning or if I'm losing. I ain't losing shit, but they're gonna jump in. And the reason why is because we live in a different time. We live in a time where people pull out knives. Now, I'm not saying the black girl had knives, but we live in a time where people pull out knives and things like that. So we're not really taking no chances. You understand what I'm saying? A fight is a fight, people. You understand? Even in the second fight that happened, the white girl, I think she was Turkish, she actually got involved and started fighting with the black girl. Not everybody is racist, right? And even though the girl said black, you black, rah, 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 it doesn't mean that she's a full-on racist. That might be just the way that her parents talk at the house. Now, why am I talking about this? It's not about inciting a race war. It's not about getting people together and inciting a race war if you haven't got the real numbers to back it. Because I heard through the grapevine that when he went up to the second school, I heard that gypsies were rolling around with shotties, talking about we see any robber is going to go down. Yeah? So all I'm saying is the heart is in the right place. Protect the people. Oh, yes. But you know what it is? You can't be too sensitive about this. You understand? Yeah? We didn't like to see what happened to the black girl. I don't want to see no parents getting involved. That's definitely a no-no. Yeah? No mother should be getting involved on both sides. You understand what I'm saying? Unless a parent was involved. So I'm just saying, it's not about inciting a race war if you haven't got the army to back it. It looks great. It looks great on camera. Man, no, I'm not even going to bust no joke. I'm not trying to turn this into a joke, yeah, but Raspeck's on camera looking like Murphy from RoboCop before he got shot up. You understand? With the bulletproof vest and all that, right? All I'm saying is, whatever people are doing out there, can you please do it safe? Because when you leave the area with your crew of bulletproof vest, that black girl that got jumped still has to walk around the area. This was not on the manor. This was off the ends. So we have to be more smart. Now, I'm going to tell you this. You don't take it how you want if you hear this, Raspeck. Because, you know, I'm not scared of nothing, yeah? But don't put yourself out there if you're not going to finish it. Do you understand? Because really and truly, after the information that I heard about the gypsies then walking around the manor, you should have put 5 men outside that girl's house. You should have sent 5. And if your crew's tough like that, it shouldn't have been a problem. Yeah? It shouldn't have even been a problem. You should have been able to send 5 men to that girl's house and let them sit outside the yard. Because I'll tell you something now, you know. Thank you, Shells Anna, for understanding where I'm coming from. And I know a lot of you do, because you're on the same frequency as me. Yeah? I just thought I was going to do a whole separate video for this and put man's name in the title and all that. But I might even still do it, or just chop this video. Right? Don't go and create things that you can't back. You understand? If you've got the manpower to do it, go and do it. If you got the straps, the whatever, go and do it. I'm just saying, if you're going to go to a different ends and you're going to do something like that, put 5 men outside the kids' them yard, you know. Because let me tell you something now. If that was me and I went up there and done that, and something happened to that black girl after, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Right? I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. So this is what I'm trying to tell the people. Yeah? And this is not an insult, yeah? And this is not a jab at Raspeck. This is just my opinion, yeah? We got a lot of people out here that claim to be leaders, but they ain't led nothing. Do you understand? Yeah? They ain't led nothing. And you can always tell the ones that are the fake leaders, man. They're too excited. They're too excited when the camera. What's all these steppers? Just the steppers and come on, man. Let's do this. If we're gonna do this thing, do it properly. That's what I'm saying. Before you make moves like that, have 200, 300 man. Yeah. Forget all that 20 man and all that. I can call 20 man like nothing. That is nothing. Yeah. I have a lot more than that. Do it as a proper thing. Not on the thing of, and I even heard one video, he goes, yeah, I'm going to go down there by myself. You think these guys won't move to you? Yeah. So people, what I'm saying is this, when you see some of these people on YouTube or whatever, yeah, and Raspeck, to be honest with you, you should remember me, bro, because the first time I ever met you, you took a photo of me and you put it up on your Facebook. That was crazy. I've never seen no man do that before, but it's kind of crazy that you don't acknowledge me. Like, you don't acknowledge me when I've been around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been around you. You know what I'm saying? And you know I'm not any guy. You know this. But yeah, that's what I'm saying with that situation, man. Like, do it right so no one gets hurt, like, the next day. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you how I would have done it, yeah? Let me tell you guys how I would have dealt with that situation, right? And just from the knowledge that I know of gypsies, and let me tell you something about gypsies, yeah? Not all gypsies are racist. They're not all racist. because some of them are Romanian gypsies and they actually have blood. They actually have black blood in there, and they know they have it. When you talk to somebody, they know they have it. They would even tell you themselves. So don't ever get it confused, like because of what happened, that with the girls and that it means all gypsies are racist, because they're not. Because I know some of them, not them ones. I know them from my area, and they're cool and they're safe. You understand? Right. So we have to do things properly to a point of where everyone stays safe. Now, what would I have done in that situation? Because I don't want to be sitting there talking all big. Me personally, I would have contacted the firm of where that family come from. Have you forgetting what we're dealing with here? It's gypsies. What do gypsies like to do? Have straighteners. They like to have one-on-ones. So you should have called the top boss, lined up a one-on-one for that black girl to fight the white girl again. And it would have been sorted, because they respect one-on-ones. They respect using your fists. They got shotties and everything too. They got grenades and all that. But they respect a person that uses their hands, old school style. So that was crazy to me. But you know what we've got to remember? Not everyone's as street smart as they think they are. You know what I'm saying? And when people are running out and they're doing certain things, they don't really think before they do certain things. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I would have contacted the boss man from the caravan site and said, bro, you have to run something. We got to run something here. Something's got to run. Straightener's got to happen. It's got to happen. And I guarantee you no one would have got involved, and it would have been sorted from then. And then what do they do in their straighteners? They shake hands afterwards. So then that way it's done. The girl can go back to school. The other girl can go back to school, and they can just call it quits. That's how it should have been dealt with. You don't run up there looking like Murphy from RoboCop. Yeah, with a couple man. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Now, big up to the man them that went, because this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not really disrespecting the situation. I'm just trying to let you see a different angle of the situation. I'm gonna say the man them that went up there, big up to you, because your hearts were in the right place. Especially, but I'm gonna big up more the guys that didn't have a YouTube channel, and I'm sure you understand why I'm saying that. Big up to the man them that don't have a YouTube channel or don't have a TikTok or Instagram, and they went up there. Because me personally, I wouldn't have filmed it. And the reason why I wouldn't have filmed it, because it could have went off at any moment in time as soon as you got up there. So that's just something I want you to cover, you know. A fight is a fight, people. You know what I'm saying? I've been uptown before with my boys back in the day, and it's kicked off. And I've been called a black cunt. It wasn't good for him, but it's happened. It just happens. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I just want you to understand that, you know, people have different agendas, and a race war is not exactly what we really want. Yeah, we don't really want that here, because we got other things to worry about. You see what's going on out there right now with all this war stuff. Let me ask you people, and I hope you lot hit the like button, but let me ask you people this, yeah. If in the UK and in America, well, America, you got ARs in every other house in certain states. Not so much New York, but there's still guns there. But not so much New York, but you're allowed to have certain guns, and you've got shooting ranges. Shooting ranges. Yes, yeah, a lot of people in UK, they can't shoot. They can't shoot. They think they can shoot, but we haven't got any shooting. We have got shooting ranges. There's one round the corner for me, but it's not a load like that. You understand? So, what would you people do if it went off tomorrow and people were jumping out of planes and landing right near you for onslaught? What would you do? You know what I'm saying? Because the last thing we need to do, people, is starting up beefs in our community. And the reason why I had to talk about this, because exactly what I said earlier on. Some Romanian gypsies, they have blood in them. They have black blood in them. They have black DNA in them. You know, they have Indian DNA in them. Even the white ones that you see, the very pale ones, they have different types of. Why would you start up a war with these guys after what we're going through out here? after the situation. We need all these people with us. You know what I'm saying? We don't get it wrong. I'm an off-grid guy, innit? You ain't gonna see me. I'm off-grid with my team. But don't think it's better that we stand together in certain situations, you know? Right? So anyone out there promoting you know, and that's not the first time, Respect. That's not the first time. You know, you went up to where the statues were and you was calling man them to come down to the statues to fight the white man them. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the first time. It's like, that's why I'm very careful with some of the knowledge that I put into my brain, people. And that's why you don't really see me doing slavery videos and stuff like that, because I personally feel it's good to know about your history. But when it gets to a certain point, it turns into hate, right? With anything that you study, right? And then when it turns into hate, people, yeah, it gets demonic, right? It gets demonic. And there's another reason why I'm talking about this. Stay with me, people. It's nice to distract to the people. I don't know where the whole stuff, but it's cool. I love you all, man. You know what I'm saying? It turns into hate, right? And then when it turns into hate, it makes you feel a way. Then it starts messing with you mentally. You know, you might start going out of road and start looking at certain man thinking, oh, now, for one, you should not be walking around with that, right? You shouldn't be walking around with that hate on you. Another reason why I don't get too much into this slavery and what we went through in the past, because it is the past and we got to do what we got to do now. Man and man are killing each other out here like it's a joke. So to hear about that, to me, is mad. Like, even Black Lives Matter, and I'm just gonna pour it all out right now and just say what it is. There's a lot of hypocrisy going on, people. Yeah. So I just want you to just know these leaders, these so-called leaders that they think they are. I want you to know what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's looking very iffy. Yeah. It's looking very iffy. Be careful what you're studying, people. Don't walk around with hate on your shoulders. And you know why you should not walk around with hate on your shoulders, people? Let me tell you why this is so important. You see me, right? You see me. Big up Archie. Big up yourself. You see me. I don't like the Draconians, innit? So let me just put it out there. I don't even care if they're listening to me, yeah? I don't like the Draconians. I have a problem with the Draconians. I fight the Draconians in my sleep. They're very powerful. They're very powerful. I fight them in my dreams. I was building up a hate for them. Now, if you don't know who the Draconians are, they're the reptilians that run half of this, well, 70% of this, yeah? They run it. The ones that the elite work for, right? I was building up a hate for these guys, you know. I was trying to find weapons that I could deal with them, researching this, researching that. I found out about they got a heart in their armpit and 2 hearts in there. Yeah, I was doing diagrams, but then you know what I realized, people? You know what I realized, people? Don't the reptilians feed off of this shit? Don't they feed off of hate? Right? They feed off of it. So now you're messing with energy. So think about this, right? Think about this. Yeah. If I'm sitting there every day thinking about the reptilians and what I can do to them, and we know that they feed off of our negative energy, I'm building them up. I'm building these creatures up, man. You know, I'm not securing nothing. I might even not be too powerful enough to face them because I've already gave them the negativity that they feed off of. You've heard about that before, you know, they like to do certain things to little babies and whatnot. I hear them scream and then they feed off of all that. Yeah, this is how they get down. So I'm actually feeding them from the hate that I have for them. Now, I'm not turning around and saying that we should have love for them. Hell no. I'm just saying that you have to be careful. And I've seen this happen to a lot of knowledge people, yeah? A lot of knowledge people. Or guys that started off as really good knowledge people and then ended up going downhill. Guys like Nature Boy, right? And what's the other brother that got locked up? There's another guy that got locked up. He said that he must have been touching his ex-girlfriend's kids and whatnot. These guys, once they start promoting a lot of negativity, I notice they go downhill. And the channel just goes downhill, or they disappear, literally disappear from like problems with the law and stuff like that. So you have to really understand this negativity thing, and what you're walking around with, because we got a lot to deal with already. Do you understand? It's true. R-Tube says it's true. Happens to most blacks, including me. I had to realize those are not the ones against us. It's the exact. This is what I'm trying to say, because you know what you have to understand, people, is that that's what it's been from the beginning of time. From the beginning of time, we have been put against each other, even male and female now. How many videos you see from day to day on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube where man's talking about woman and woman's dissing man? It's almost like they're fighting each other, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, why has everyone got so much opinions? What happens to just getting into a relationship and just going with the flow? What happened to that? Right? So we got to really think about what we're watching. Like, even down to guys like what's them brothers' name? The Tate brothers. Some of the things that Andrew Tate says, I think they're meant to come out of jail now. I don't know are they out, guys? I don't know if they're out, but they were supposed to be in court yesterday to get released or something like that. I'm not sure, because they said that a couple of times and they ain't come out yet. But even some of the stuff that he's kicking, you got people like Andrew Tate, you got people like Fresh and Fit. So what happens with these guys, the reason why they got so much followers as well, is because they're talking certain things, but then they're mixing it. So they promote, masculinity and all them things there. But at the same time, if you listen to them properly, they're actually really putting down the female race. Now, I just don't think that should be happening, because you came out the pum-pum. Excuse my French. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's not forget what women are here for. I'm not saying that they're only here for that, but you understand where I'm coming from. What is this disrespect? We know what it is. It's all part of the agenda. People are trying to build up a hate situation between us, and we've got all this other shit to deal with outside of that. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So understand what you're doing. There's no reason for you to hate someone. Hating is not a good thing anyway, but if they ain't done nothing to you, so these videos on YouTube actually make people sit there and hate people that don't even done nothing to them. Do you feel what I'm saying to you? So that's some serious shit. Like, that is some serious shit. I just kick back and I watch. When you're higher frequency like myself, and when I say higher frequency, people, listen, don't think just because somebody sits on a YouTube channel or a Rumble channel or a TikTok channel and talks with the Queen's English, yeah? Don't even know why you want to copy them fuckers anyway. Excuse my French. I don't even know why you want to copy these guys anyway. But don't think this because someone sits on a platform and talks such good English that they know what the hell they're talking about and they know everything. Listen to what they're saying. You understand? Yeah? Because I know people that talk better than me, but they don't know shit. Do you understand me? So don't get confused by that. I'm not putting them down. It's good to have. We know that the English language is a good language to have, and it is good to speak it clear because it's across all nations, and it's very useful. Do you understand? So that's just a point that I just wanted to get across. Ladder hating, man. We got too much going on to be worrying about the hate, man. We can deal with that when it pops off. We don't have to bath ourselves in it. That's all I'm saying, people. Respect, big up to what you're doing, but please do it properly, yeah? So no one gets hurt. Because when I heard that them guys were walking around with shotties, now I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even know how true this is, but this is something that I heard. So I'm not sure how true it is, yeah? You lot should have went and dealt with that, because you put your 2 pence in. Now, I'm not saying go down there and have a shootout, but protect the family and protect every black person that they walk up on, because likes are good, views are great, but lives are more important. Yeah, lives are more important, and that's what it is. Now, I always like to just remind you lot of certain things because this thing's getting closer.
My camera quality is terrible, man.
Does that look normal to you people? Now, come on, you lot have been there. Some of you have been there longer than me. Some people have been there less time than me. Does this look like the sun to you? Yo, big shouts out to Latoya Bear. Yeah, for this one here. Look at this one here in Jamaica that was captured this week and was sent to my to the first lady Latoya. Check this out. Check this one out. This is Jamaica, people, and this ain't the first time that Jamaica's shown certain things. There's always some weird stuff going on over there. And before I play it, let me just say something. The circumference of Jamaica is 144,000 people, which you know is a serious number in the Bible. Check this out, though. I mean, really? I mean, really? Seriously? Like, people, you do know that you can see that it's nighttime, right? But you see my videos showing you the sun at nighttime. You do know this is nighttime. Let's look at it again, man. This is ridiculous. Now, yeah, listen. In what planet, what generation, what universe is that normal? What planet, what generation, what universe is that normal to see something like that in the sky? And you can tell it ain't fake because the person's blatantly recording it. They've seen it and they're blatantly recording it. You know what I mean? So tell me, like, I don't get it. Like, how much more do these people need to be told? Now, let's talk about this too. How the hell, is someone gonna have some footage like that and not put that in the news? Have you not noticed that, people? Even some of the videos that I put out, why isn't this stuff in the news? Have you ever asked yourself that? A fiery planet over our Earth, right? In the sky, flaming, but they're not putting it in the news. Why is this? Because, like we said earlier on, they can't prepare you for this. Yeah? They can't prepare you for it. Shows Anna says, the sun is white when high in the sky and red when it rises. All right, so I have seen footage of the sun being white when it rises, and then obviously it does get reddish. But what is the red? What is the reflection of the red? You know what I'm trying to say? See, I always see this footage of this Nibiru with the sun there and Nibiru behind it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's glowing behind it. I put out videos showing even the moon raising up, and as it's getting higher, it's getting red and more red. You know, we know the moon's not supposed to be red. People in the comments, how's the moon been looking to you like lately? Because down here the moon looks absolutely huge. It looks huge, and I'm seeing different colors. I'm seeing brown, I'm seeing yellow. I looked up the other day, it was gold. Unless my eyes are failing me, but they say I got 20/20 vision, so it can't be failing me. But the moon has been doing some real funny stuff, real funny stuff. So I don't know what you lot are seeing I don't know if you lot are seeing this. And yeah, we got some real funny things going on, people. We got some real different times that we're living in right now, you know, like proper different times. And it's a thing of where I just want to say that we have to get the kids them in check. Your youths. Don't really let them be out on the streets every day, you know, like just every day, like because I know the mothers and the fathers get fed up, you know. I know they get fed up, but we can't lose faith. We can't lose faith. We have to, you know, we have to put in our part because they never asked to be here. You understand? So yeah, people. So yeah, it was nice chatting to you guys, man, and just talking about certain things. And I think I'm gonna do a show tomorrow too, because it's something that I want to show you lot. But I can't. I'm not really gonna show you it today because I haven't downloaded the video. I haven't edited the video to put out properly, so I can't really show you it right now. But there's some serious things going on, man. Let me talk about one more thing. Not one more thing, but let me just talk about this. So Latoya did show me the other day that I don't know if you lot know this. I'm not talking a lot about UK today, which is a change. But I don't know if you lot did notice this, but the Buckingham Palace is closed down, people. You know, it's closed down, and on a thing of where the windows are boarded up. There's no guards. And when I mean closed down, I mean closed down. Like the windows are boarded up. Like I don't think it's gonna be opening anytime soon. You know what I mean? Green Hill Road, big up yourself, my brother. So I don't know if you lot know about that. These are things that we have to pay attention to. Yeah, you might be thinking, oh, why is he talking about that? These are the things that we have to pay attention to, yeah. Because we all know about the monarchy and who they roll with and what they're part of. You know what I'm trying to say? Rothschilds and all that, yeah. So yeah, people, the Buckingham Palace, you know, we know the Queen lost her life. You know, I'm not sure if she did. She might have went underground. You know, they know all the secrets. They know what's coming. She could be underground in her base. You know what I'm saying? But Buckingham Palace is shut down. There's no guards out there. There's no horses out there. There's no one walking around there. Right? They're not there. Yeah. So when you mix that with everything that's going on around the earth right now, it makes you think. You know, I mean, where they gone? We've heard about these underground bases, you know, underground hotels. Maybe they've gone in there. You know what I mean, where's Prince Charles? Where is he? Now, people research this when you get a chance. 'Cause I don't know. I don't really get into the monarchy and all that. I don't really get into that. But apart from that video they put up with the naked guy trying to escape Buckingham Palace on my channel, I know a lot of you've probably seen that because it had a bagload of views. Especially around the time when the Queen passed away. It's like the Queen passed away, and then I done that video about 2-3 years ago, and then everyone just started watching that video of the guy trying to escape naked. Can't make this up, man. Right? So that's just a little information just to keep your head up what's going on. You know, our Prime Minister as well is all saying that there's boats surrounding the island and things of that nature, like battle boats surrounding the island and all that. So these are the things that I pay attention to. You understand? When I hear things like that, it makes me know, okay, we're getting closer, you know. So yeah, look out for these type of things, man. Look out for these type of things. Don't get it wrong, people. You know, there's certain things that you can take from the news. Yeah, that you can watch the news. Like, don't think this because we're knowledge people that we can only watch these type of stuff or this. No, you can watch news, but you have to dissect it in the right way. Right, you have to dissect it in the right way. All right, because if you don't dissect it in the right way, man, they're just gonna get confused or scared or something. Yeah, pure scare tactics are going on. Hey, I don't really like talking too much about the war and all these things, yeah. But Putin, yeah, like what I've noticed, I don't know if you've I've noticed this, is that when they talk about him, yeah, they're acting like he's losing. When they do that, people, that's for yous lot, not us lot, because we know what it is. That's for the masses to think that everything's been taken care of. You understand? When they talk like that, it's because they want you to believe that they're dealing with the business. You understand? I don't think that my man's. I don't even know how they can even talk about Putin losing this battle when they got China as allies. Like, if it got to that point, you don't think that they would call them? Like, you understand? Now, see what I just done just there. I used the common sense. So common sense is so important, people. Right? I just used the common sense there again. Do you understand? Who are they allies with? You know, China, they seem to not be shook on nobody right now. You know, so they're gonna say things like this to make you look like they're powerful, they're the winning team, and you know what I mean. But really and truly, they're throwing out propaganda. We don't really know what's going on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But one thing I will say is that Putin doesn't seem to be backing down. So they keep saying that he's scared. I saw an article today. And it was like, let me see if I can find it for you, just to give you an example of the shit that they be talking. Excuse my language, but it's my channel. I can swear much. You know, joke. All right. I'm gonna try and find it now. Okay, I can't. I think it's you know what it is? I don't exactly remember where I've seen it, but I've seen it before. But they got this thing where they just keep saying that Putin's shook, but that guy ain't shook, man. The guy set off the war. How's he gonna be shook, man? Do you know what I mean? It's all just strategic, right? You have to ask yourself in the future, what side are you gonna be on? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be on the American side? Nah, let me not even talk like that, because these people are stupid. Putin's ally warns nuclear apocalypse will leave Earth as radioactive rubble. But how do we even know they said that, man? Like, how do we even know they said that? This is what I'm talking about. Former Russia President Dmitry has warned that the West arming of the blue and the yellows, you know who the blue and the yellows are, right? Risked turning cities into radioactive rubble. It has been viewed. It's been viewed as a warning to NATO members, which has sent weapons to Kiev, and but they're putting out shit like this every day, people. Yeah, every day they're putting out articles like this, you know. Yeah, and more. Yeah, our enemies are doing just that, not wanting to understand that their goals will certainly lead to a total fiasco. But it's a total fiasco already. People have lost their lives. People have had to pick up everything and move. I saw of these yellow and blues like fighting, and they were getting clapped. Yeah, hands were getting shot off guns, and yeah, they're aiming for people's knuckles. That's crazy. Yeah, Putin announced last week that his country would suspend its participation in a New START treaty, which allowed and the US to commit regular dialogue. Blood, it's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. How many times are they gonna say the same thing? And then when you scroll down to the picture, it's some mash up building. You understand? Now don't get it twisted. If they stop it, that would be great, and then things can maybe get a bit back together for the people, because this situation is messing with our food imports and exports, and if you notice that the lorry driver thing kind of went downhill before this thing even kicked off, because they knew it was going to happen. It was all part of the plan, right? So, like I was saying, back to the propaganda, the propaganda. Don't believe everything that you see on there. Try and use your brain to work when you're watching this stuff. I don't want you lot sitting down watching this stuff and thinking, "Oh shit!" But don't get it twisted. It's serious stuff. Jen, war scenario incoming, then climate lockdown or war lockdown. Basically, it is what it is, Jen. You know, big up, Jen. It is what it is, man. Yeah, that's what's happening, and we have to understand people. Like, I know it's easy for me to sit up here and tell you, look, man, make sure you got your food, and listen, this shit's important, man. Like, it's so important. Like, look, when you go shop here and do your little shopping here, just pick up a couple extra packets of pasta, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick up a couple extra packets of when you're up. You know, you have them up days, people. Don't go to the club. Yeah? Don't go to the club, man. I'm not saying don't have a social life. Just be smart with your paper right now. Yeah? Be smart with your paper right now. All the food prices have got everything. Just buy a couple extra things, man. If you got a garage, fling some water in there. Go to the Indian man them and get that big bag of rice for £20 and dash that in your garage, man. It's not gonna go off. You know what I'm trying to say? Just make sure that it's well insulated and them thing there, you know. And just dash it in there and just start stocking up bottles of water, because it's like people are seeing that this is going down, and they're not. It's like you don't think it ain't real. So big up Jen for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. It's not like this ain't no joke. You know, and the more you prepare now, the less tears you're gonna see in the future. Especially if you've got children. You see, you have to understand, man. When you bring children into this world, man, that's a responsibility right there. That's a responsibility right there. So don't mess up now. Don't mess up now. All right, people. Yeah, it's peak out here. It's not no joke out here, you know. All right, so give me 2 seconds. I need to get a drink, people. I need to get a drink. I might dry. 1 second. Yeah.
Silence. Complex formation consists of spirals from gravity, geometric through magnetic cycles, macro to micro, or black scrolls of Michael, helical umbilical cords to spinal, crack codes of vital. Now, molecules at high altitudes begin to move, causing friction, sparks the flames, the particles, the water part, the gotta fuse. So hot it starts to brew. Within the relativity rules, the atmosphere begins to cool. A transplant without tubes, a surgery without tools. A city begin to build itself in the silence. Kingdoms construct themselves with science, and other atoms join into an alliance. A blueprint without guidance, highly evolved ether gods agreed upon how to create kingdoms in the quiet. Solar flares, rays blaze the surface of Uranus, enter to Aquarius, unveiling the Venus, starships, the Sagittarius bow to the Virgo goddess. The 9 spheres is coming near. This is how silence created a forest. I came in and bulldozed all those in the game with a full load. Atoms attract like static form and get stuck like wool clothes. In 1982, I witnessed a strange crash outside of cathedrals with stained glass. Cars drove backwards, planes crashed, babies seemed to age fast. Darkness fell like gray gas, same technology that the graves have. The nimbus aura around the flying saucer. Between Earth and them, it's space and mass. From the blue globe to Pluto, to darkness travel through gray shadows, through the world probes. They build castles from astronauts to aquanauts, sun equinox, the fall tablets, the door to a labyrinth, the four horsemen, the Baphomets, the passages, the ghost tribe of most highs, seen through music notes in the sky. Silence forest.
Okay, people, I'm back. Didn't know what to drink here, so I don't know. Oh, a lot of it, I've noticed that. But I like Supermalt. I've been drinking Supermalt for years, man. It's a quiet taste. It's like Guinness. A lot of people don't like Guinness. I drink a Guinness. You know what I mean? That's more. You seen that drug Flacker? What's it called? Flocker or Flacker? Yeah, we man out from this zombie apocalypse, you know. Some of these new stuff that they're putting out is mad. But yeah, another sign, people, basically, another sign to show that things are getting a bit funny out here is the shops. There's a lot of businesses that are shutting down, people. Yeah. For an example, Sainsbury's, Argos depots, over 1,400 jobs would be at risk. Do you know what I'm trying to say? This is not good. It's not good as well, because what you have to understand, people, is that the technology, yeah. Hey, can you not hear me properly? Because this thing's telling me that my let me know if you can hear me properly, because this thing's telling me that my bars are down. What the frick? Hold on, people. Sylvia Ralston, big up yourself and thank you for coming by. Shared in Ireland, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It keeps cutting out. Guys, you gotta let me know when it's cutting out, because you gotta let me know, because if I don't know and I'm just rambling on my own right now, there's no one up here, so I ain't really got no one to tell me what's going on, yeah? All right, give me a second. Let me just sort it out then, because I think my wire might be too far from my laptop. Yeah, give me 1 second, yeah? Because I can't be having none of that. Thank you for telling me, Charles. Huh? How's it sound? Sound all right? Right, so let me just say this, yeah? And big up to you again, Sylvia. Hit the like button. If anyone's new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. You know, we pump out a lot of stuff here. Got a lot of videos to it. There's over 500 and something videos. I don't know, man. It's a lot of videos, man. Sometimes I'll be trying to find a video, people, and I can't even find a video because there's so many flipping videos, man. Clearer, but not proper better. You know what? I got some new equipment, like I said, and I'm really just testing it to see if it's the one. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, what was I saying now? Let me get back to what I was saying now. So much clearer, yeah. Okay, so it's definitely because the wireless is too far away from the thing. Hey, big up Ireland, though. Still, you got me. Big up Ireland, though. Beautiful place, you know, Ireland. Very beautiful place. Got a lot of untouched untouched land there still, you know. I mean, big up the Irish as well for nothing, none of it. And I ain't gonna get into that, but you know. Big up Ireland for standing their ground. But like I was saying, what we have to understand is that there's a lot of shops closing, which is not good. Why is it not good that so much shops are closing, especially the big merchants, yeah? Right? The big businesses, yeah? That have got like all, like I said earlier on, 1,400 assistants and workers there. Now, the reason why that's not good, you know, because we're coming into that age of AI. You know, we've been covering AI from the beginning. Like, you know, anyone that follows this channel, we've been covering that we've been covering AI from when Elon Musk said we shouldn't even do AI because it's dangerous. That's what he said that on Joe Rogan. He said on Joe Rogan podcast years ago. He said AI is a thing that we should really not get into because if we release the AI are going to be basically more smarter than anything moving on this planet, and it can make itself smarter, you know. But now, as you can see, that he's actually doing it. He's actually in a bit of trouble right now too because they actually got a case on Elon Musk right now for his AI thing that he's been doing. I'm trying to get it completely right for you people. I don't want to put out no fake information. So basically, he's working on something right now, right, that involves putting chips in people to make them see their memories on a screen and stuff like that, right? And also put chips in people so they can walk again, use their arms and stuff like that. Now, there's a little case going on right now where he's in trouble because he done something he wasn't supposed to do. But the man, they got money in it, so it just depends on who is onto him. You understand? I think he'd probably walk away from that anyway because money talks in this world. You don't have to be a third world country for money to talk in this world, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So what we have to understand, so all these businesses are closing down. Are they closing down because they can't run them, or are they closing them down to make a new, to start something new? Maybe, you know, a warehouse full of robots. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we're getting up to that time, and because all these things are going on with the situation in Russia and all that, it kind of takes from what is going on. Do you understand? And you put the celebrities out there as well to take your mind from what's really going on. But we know what's going on, you know, because we clued up. We have frequency. We know what's going on, right? It can't fool us. So we know for a fact that they could be closing down all these shops because they're going to replace them with freaking robots. And that's a good way to do it in their eyes because they're looking at it like, oh no, we can't have you no more. We got to shut down because we're doing that. But behind the scenes, they got the robots that, you know, let people off and then build it back again. Do you understand? So that's maybe what it is. That may be what it is. There is a lot of shops closing, people, yeah, which is, we know is no good because people need money. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's not forget about that now. All these shops closing, all these jobs going down the toilet. And what's people going to do? You know what I'm saying? So, and you got different type of people, you understand? And I've met them over the years. You got some people that are content with having a 9 to 5, right? You got some people that want more. They might even have a 9 to 5 and another job on the internet or something like that, right? Then you got other people that are just damn hungry. We've all been around them. They want to do 9 to 5 and they want to do criminal acts too. So think about the people that are really money hungry. If all these businesses keep closing down, because apparently in UK they're closing down like 50 businesses a week. So the people that are hungry, what are they going to do? They're going to end up doing madness to get their money. You see, this is all constructive. This is all constructive. Everything from you not being able to whoop your kids, yeah, that was constructed. You know what I mean? They wanted to mess up the household. Everything's been constructed. So we just got to stay on point and stay tuned to what's going on. And that's what this show is about. It wasn't just about no one would know the day, the month, of the year, but they don't. So all you guys that claim to be chosen and you're trying to tell people yeah, this is gonna happen there. Stop your bullshit, man. Stop putting fear into the people, because there's some people that's gonna watch your video and they're gonna shit themselves, and all that energy from them shitting themselves, right, is gonna go straight to the reptilians and they're gonna eat off of it. You see how these people work for these reptilian draconians? You see how they do things and implement things so they can eat. And what do they give them? Riches and technology, and feel like they're doing something. Right? That's how it works. You know, I feel like that in the last 2 weeks. Sorry, Sylvia, I was rambling, so I don't even know what you was referring to, if you want to write it. My bad, people, phone call. Yeah, so, look, I'm going to do a show tomorrow, yeah? I've got a certain subject I want to do tomorrow, right? Now, a couple of my hosts are in certain situations right now where they can't really get on there right now. You know, one of them, I'm not going to say names, but one of them, their father's in flipping hospital, another one, they're youth with them, so they can't really, and that's all good, you know what I'm saying? Because when they're here, they do their thing. And when they're here, I don't talk as much. So today, you know, I've done more of the talking today, you know. But you see my show, people, I like to sit back. When I've got people on my show, you will more time see me just kicking back and listening, you know, because it's really for you lot. It's not for me to have an ego. Yeah, it's not why I'm here. I keep telling you. All right? So, yeah, people, we just got to stay focused out here. No one will know the day, the month, or the year. So don't let no one, like, you know, give you some false information and get you shook out here. And I want to say one thing, you know, even though we're getting this knowledge and them things there, people, we have to stay focused and our day-to-day routines as well. We still have bills to pay. We still have children to raise, you know, and we still got to do our thing. My bad for that, people. My bad. So yeah, people, just stay focused. For all the new people that's jumped in today, big up yourself. Nice of you. You know, I've actually got to go and take care of some things right now. Yeah. I'm scared now. Man's got a question about shows. Yeah. Oh, it's cutting out again, isn't it? All right, so people, I love you all, yeah? I love you all, unless you're a rapist or a child toucher, right? Keep doing your thing, stay focused, right? Big up to all the hosts that wasn't here today. It's enough love. They've all contacted me anyway, so it's all gravy. And I'm going to see you lot tomorrow. I did want to jump on today and have a little chat because I've done a video for about 3-4 days. I've still got a lot of shit going on. My life does not evolve around the internet, but I love the fact that you lot come over here and show respect and manners, and you know, all blessings to the Most High. Big up Rap the News, White Rap the News. Rest in peace, Rap the News. Big up Latoya. Don't forget, I'm gonna put everyone's. I'm still gonna put everyone's channel in the description. please make sure you go over there and show a little love and prepare yourself for certain things. Get them cupboards or them garages packed with goodies, man. Because like we're at a time now where we have to keep it real on the thing of like understanding of an overstanding of what times we're living in right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a joke. Yeah, there's a lot of biblical prophecies being fulfilled, which I'm going to be going through with you tomorrow. Okay, a lot of prophecies. Like it's actually ridiculous. Big up James, man. It's actually ridiculous how much prophecies are unfolding, and we all know that they're not going to tell us about them on the news, right? You know, which they should. Think about it, people. Why wouldn't they? See, if I had the news now, if I was running the newsroom now, I'll be telling you about all that stuff, right? I'll be telling you about all that stuff. These people were trying to bring back mammoths, and all this stuff, and Elon Musk and doing these fun experiments on people, and people are crazy, man. But anyway, I love you all, man, and stay safe, and I'll talk to you lot tomorrow. Thanks for chiming in, yeah? Have a blessed night. Make sure you say your prayers tonight because the portals are open and them demons ain't playing no games, man. There's people getting found in bushes with their heads off. It's not even a joke, yeah? So stay focused, man. Love and respect. Peace.
Citizens of the universe, let's start a panel. Not talk about ancient aliens on the History Channel. Scientology allegations had John Vulture investigated. Enlightened coaches study yoga while secret coaches take an oath for Masons. Religious codes are results of Satan. His finger on the pulse of our nation while the singer and the Pope quietly ride by waving. At parades of the Super Bowls, renegades, UFOs, grenades is what the future holds. What about the ISIS papers? Madame Blavatsky, Caucasus Mountain between the Caspian and Black Sea. The winter sky and location of star Sirius B. The gods appear mysteriously. Disappearance of the honeybee. Anarchy, ungodly. What about Nikola Tesla era? To Hitler terrors. Painted face of Krishna, the Mananetta. Stillies of Manepa. Jesus healed the leper. From the cosmos to the gospel. Either walk with the apostles or be drunk with the halls and brothels. Let's talk L. Ron Hubbard subjects. People became puppets, leaning on religion for their crutches. The righteous suffers, not for nothing. The real enemy is from within. Here's where we begin. The Federal Reserve System, the Rockefeller Trilateral Commission, the miners in prison, Masons, Council on Foreign Relations, GMO, deadly, could lead to chemotherapy. The depths of the state treasury, more cash for weaponry. Area 51, should be Alien 51. Roswell's miles to Scottsdale, in the desert where they're secluded and build bombshells. Free world, city of the sun. Hippies with no guns, but gypsies have to hold one, cause it's risky once the cold come. And there's President Obama drama, karma. What about Constantine and his war armor? Tablets of the savage spread, books of the dead. Better heard than less said. Bibles, old as Rig Veda. Buddha was a disciple of Shiva. Judas was a disciple of Jesus. Brutus was a disciple of Caesar. And from ancient Sumer came psychics and readers. And ancient rulers came to fight to take Egypt. Killed their pharaohs and took the idols out of Giza. The man who travels hours without a visa. The mysteries of the man from Torrid. The Navy SEAL cautious. He may be from other orbits. Church, they pay God his tights. The IRS take some, then pay the devil his price. Every deity gets a slice, and all we can do is hold on for dear life. And all know the saying, naked have I came, naked shall I leave. Oh wretched man that I am, when I go, the places no one shall grieve. Lead, the pineal gland is the land, the cardiovascular is Africa. I'm the only ambassador, master of Nibiru with rocket carriers. Time traveler, man from Samaria. Dark matter, there's your abracadabra, the hunter-gatherers. Hundreds of passengers coming from the summers to Attica. Spectacular, throwing the net over Dracula and the Dracons and the Klingons.